Should I be offended?
It's hard to stay real in a world full of fake. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of your way. Oh well, oh well. You talk a big talk, but got nothing to say. You hold your head high, but your morals are fake. I know you feel.
Hello. How do you like the new intro? Somebody made that for me. Isn't that cool? I don't know if they want me to mention them or not. But I'm trying to decide between two that they made, and I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me decide. Did you guys all? Many of you probably didn't even see the intro, really. Okay. Here, let me play the other one real quick. Maybe you guys that did see it, maybe you can tell me. I don't know. You might have to watch the second one again too. But here's this one.
All the girls, they follow you around every day. What can I do to make you mine? Just look my way, I see you try to be cool, but it's not you. I'm the one that you want. So try me, say, watching from afar, wishing upon a star. If you could only see what I see, trying to open up your eyes that's been wide shut, but I believe it's not a dream. I'm gonna change your mind about me. I gotta make you see me fit perfectly, like it's meant to be, so desperately. So just follow me, 'cause I've got the key. Let's unlock our hearts and find out what's inside it. Could be anything, a good thing. So let's change your mind about me. What you got?
Should I be offended?
It's not a dream. I'm gonna change your mind about me. I gotta make you see me fit perfect.
Okay, so that was the other one. They're both a minute and a half. That second one's actually shorter by 10 seconds. But either way though, I understand people like short intros, but if people are on replay and don't want to watch the intro, they could just fast forward. And a lot of times, like, people are still coming in after several minutes. So kind of a long intro is good. But I do understand, like, it's only a minute and a half. It's not like, hey, Raybird and Ann, Unbroken, good to see you. Yeah, I could use both. That's what I was thinking. I could just like kind of switch back and forth. Now, I don't have much time right now. But that's okay because Justin's on, so you guys can go over there when I get off here. I have an appointment at 3:30, so, and then maybe I'll come on after that for a short. Well, maybe not. If I'm supposed to do a live tonight with the burn barrel. The one last night got rescheduled because of technical issues, and we got that figured out. So we were trying to reschedule it for tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time, which is what it's at. However, that time might change, so just stay posted, kind of watch on her channel because, and watch here. I'll put up a community post too, to let you guys know what's going on. I'm trying to go to a fireworks show tonight, a little festival, because Caitlin really needs to get out and stuff, and she's getting depressed. So I wanted to try to cheer her up. I mean, there's one tomorrow that I was going to go to also. I'm not, only obviously, I'm hoping to go to both of them, but it might change our time a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't like completely reschedule the live again, but Doug lost his channel? Shut up. Nuh-uh. What? Did he really? He's big. No way. Both of them? All of them? Oh my God, it has. What happened? I mean, I know he's an idiot, like, most of the time, but dang, dude. I don't want that for anybody, honestly, except the ones that are, even though Doug takes it too far, a little too far, but he's not as much of an annoyance as some. Because he doesn't obsess over one person for long periods. I mean, he does, but not like he does, but I don't know. Anyways, scratch that. Benny and Crystal. Who's Crystal? What time are they going live, Sky? Cut down info only video, please. What's that mean? No. You're not insulting anybody, Shannon. She accidentally deleted your comment. I don't know what it was, but she accidentally did that. Would alternate. Which one do you think's better, Shannon? You're not insulting. Crystal Crime Time. No, you're not coming off rude at all. I like honesty. Yeah, I appreciate you letting me know. What did you tell me what happened? Well, Chastity, I know people like the intro I've had because it's funny. It has like things that's happened, it has the voices of Candace and stuff, but I really don't want to. It has Tiff TM in it, and she's really offended and said some horrible things about not only about me, but that's not what I'm worried about, but about people who I'm pretty close to. So I don't appreciate it, and I don't want people to get the wrong idea that, I think it's okay. Because it's not. But she's still like fairy tales again. Find something to be passionate about besides Ziggy. I know. But anyways, I wanted to know what the hell Jody Sue is talking about. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure this is just like just some kind of, I don't know, distraction. Unbroken Podcast is the lady that came on and talked about her story of trafficking. She has a podcast that she also talks about her story called the Unbroken Podcast. Oh, I see what you're saying, flicking. Okay, so yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. Or I could like maybe cut out like the key moments in the lives. I've been thinking about that. Yeah, I'll start trying to remember to do that. If you guys remind me, like, hey, because I have a horrible memory, seriously. Like, so the ones that talk to me a lot, just kind of remind me. Don't feel, just be like, hey, are you wanting to do that? Put up clips or whatever. Like if it's a live that actually has like information that people are going to want to see, really, then yeah, I'll do that. She's doing that because of your new information. So what? But why is she? But why is she talking about it? I thought she said that it's dangerous. I thought she said it's dangerous to put those names out and stuff. So she's going to rebroadcast it. Here we go again with freaking drama mamas. Like, sorry. I just can't stand that shit. It's so hypocritical. Watch, she's going to be talking about all these people. Which editor do you use on Broken Podcasts? I just use but yeah, send it to me and maybe I'll like it better than what I use. Why was your eyes or face were itching? Hey, Dottie Lee. Well, yay, Dottie Lee, a member for 20 months. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you for being a member for that long, Dottie. That's crazy. That's okay. Don't worry about it right now. You can always just text it to me. And I know you've been trying to call me or wanting, and if I just, and it's not just you, Unbroken. I don't talk. I just, every time I get on the phone, it's my fault because I'm the common denominator. It happens every time. It's because I enjoy the phone calls and talking with you guys most of the time. So I'll be on there forever. And then I'm like, crap, I was supposed to do this or supposed to do that. And then, I'm talking about it. It's like, I don't know. Plus, sometimes I need an escape from YouTube, but I know Unbroken Podcast really isn't going to talk much about YouTube. Maybe a little bit, but Kelly. I'll try to remember that. Try to remember. I mean, I know your name. I remembered your name, surprisingly, because I'm horrible with. But once it sticks, it sticks. But Kelly, I use the one, it's called, the one I use is just 123 apps. It's just something online. I might have paid a few dollars for it. I don't know. Right? Flicking, I agree. It'd be give me more views. People don't have time to go through long lives and try to, go through the video for information, anything valuable information. So, I mean, I guess that's what is good about clip channels and stuff, but I mean, if it comes from my channel, I guess it'd probably be best if I have been trying to do that a little bit, like with the Fred Hill calls, and just I'll try to, if I'm doing a commentary live about something like that happens, like a call or interview or something, and after the live, I've been trying to remember to upload it by itself without commentary. That's okay, Kaylee. That's cool. Spray cheese on a sandwich? Why? Shannon, why? What? Are you going to put any meat on it? Or is it just going to be spray cheese and bread? Well, thank you, Flicking. I like the I like the ideas. If I and I take them and I utilize them from you guys all the time. And that's if it's not that, don't take it as if I don't like your guys' ideas if I don't utilize it, okay? The main thing, if I don't use it is probably I freaking forgot. But, or got distracted or whatever and just spaced it. Or two, I just, the ones though that I usually if I like the idea, I'm gonna use it. If somebody's suggesting it to me and it's a good idea, have some real food not spray cheese. Spray cheese in the mouth. So what's up with this live with Benny and Crystal? I don't know. That's weird. That's weird to me. That Benny is. I didn't know he was close with Crystal or talked with her. If she goes on there mentioning names and shit, the same thing that she was complaining about me doing, I'm going to have a BF. A bitch fit, for those that don't know the terminology. Pimento cheese, try palmetto cheese. What'd you get from Mickey D's? Is that why you call yourself Dee Dee? Woke up with a little bit of a headache. I was like, oh no, please. I was really wanting to get out today. But so yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Does anybody know what time that live will be? Because I'm not gonna watch it, but because it will be just opinions. It won't be any new information. I know Crystal thinks she has information, but she's one of those that keeps information to herself because she thinks it. I feel like people say, claim they do it because it will harm the investigation or whatever. They they try to play it off like they're doing it for the right reasons. But a lot of times I don't believe that, because I've seen the things people do for views on this app, in this platform, in this community, and oh, she said that? And Squall and the Crawfords? What are you going to eat, RJ? Okay. But what I was saying is people will act like they're doing certain, not putting out information for the integrity of the case, but, or because, it's dangerous and stuff, to certain people. Maybe, I mean, for some, that's probably the truth, but I really feel like it's one of those, people want to get information that nobody else has, and, want to feel like they have something that nobody else has. But the problem with that is that we are supposed to be, we're supposed to be figuring out what happened to Summer. Well, I know actually law enforcement's job, but that's what isn't that what people were discussing and trying to help with what we can, right? Or figure. I know we're not law enforcement and stuff, but some of you may be, but law enforcement's just human too. They do have technology and stuff, obviously, but we have some smart peeps on here. Unless Glitter Bomb and Boomer, unless it is like there is some that you have to, sometimes I have got information that I'm like, like where I've held on to it for a little bit, because I'm like, oh God, like I don't know if this is something I should even say or if it's going to cause problems. So I get it, but I just don't feel like a lot. That's why a lot of these channels do that. So hopefully Crystal will tell us what she knows. Instead of making cryptic posts like Jody Sue, hinting at stuff and making us guess and telling me like what I'm doing is bad or it can hurt people or something, but she could have contacted me privately. If she was really serious and worried about people in that area, she could have contacted me privately and been like, hey, this is what's going on. I can't put it out there on YouTube, but, and, please don't say, this or that or whatever, but it's really dangerous because of A, B, and C. And this is why. I'll take it into consideration. And if I feel like it's a danger, then yeah, I will stop. But putting posts online on YouTube to comment on it and talk about it, how dangerous it is and talk against it that's just a bomb delicious. We're just being in chats with creators who just say hi to people and avoid questions. They're only in chats to get info for the content. Either if you're a spiritual channel or a crime channel without reading tarot, I think that we all want to find somewhere else regardless of how we get there. So, okay, so you said her name, Junipers. She wrote me, that's so awesome. Juniper's tarot. Let me see if I could. Wait, what was the? Hold on, let me scroll up here to Kelly's comment so I can see. Juniper's tarot. I did. Oh, is it not on her community post? I don't know why I was thinking it was on her community post. Okay, never mind. No, hold on, Flicking. 1 second. No, I'll answer that. I can't keep anything. Sorry. Sorry about that. Gosh, I can't. I'd be lying if I can't. If I didn't say I'm like iffy about it. I'm like, let's see, percentage wise of like, of it being like, oh gosh, I believe him more than don't believe him. Like I usually always, I've never, not, I've never found anything he's like lied about, intentionally or anything. And I always found him like a really honest person. Christy, a member for 18 months too. Awesome. Thank you. Oh no, I've talked about this, Flicking. I have talked about this. Because I'm not gonna. I have to be realistic and take into consideration all the variables surrounding this currently, and the fact that he's in jail, facing pretty serious charges. Dealing's a pretty serious charge. I mean, he doesn't have. It's his first. So he might be able to, get some leeway because of that, but it's serious enough that some people would, a lot of people probably would, or many people would, do what they could to try to figure a way to get out of the predicament. I don't know if this is just a theory of Fred's, something like, I don't think he's just pulled it out of his ass out of nowhere. Okay. There's something that has made him say this. Either it's from what he's heard around that area in Beach Creek. Because he seems to, even though he has hearing problems, he seems to hear everything. Um, so yeah, I don't know how confident I am with the information. Like, I'm not 100% confident because of the circumstances surrounding it. But I don't believe he just made it up. I don't. It's something that he has heard, or he might not be as confident as he really is trying to act like, and maybe just hoping, like, something, a theory he has because of things he's heard or something, and maybe he's just hoping and praying that that's really where she's at, so that, maybe he can get his charges, like, reduced or completely dismissed. I don't know. Could it be that law enforcement asked him a question about cotton and it triggered a light bulb? I would like to know that. I would like to know if he asked to speak to them or if they came to him. Yeah, and somebody in that attacking situation, I don't know also, like, how I feel about it. See, that's, and I know I feel bad saying it, and sorry, Fred, if you hear this and stuff. I don't, I believe you're an honest person. I do. It's just, I do. I very much do. It's just that even honest people, so, pretty honest people who would be in the same predicament might, I mean, he probably really does believe it, but like with the attack thing though, I don't know what to believe with that too, because that's another thing that could be another tactic to try to get out. I've been in jail before, like years and years ago, and I know like what people do. And one of the main things that is rumored that I even heard back then is if there's a medical condition, if you have some type of medical condition or whatever, a lot of times the jails will release you because they have to pay for all that medical stuff while you're incarcerated. Plus, you're going to be a liability. But the way that Fred said it happened, think about it. If you were going to try to choke yourself out, how would you do it? Probably pretty similar to the way that he was choked out. You might put a towel around your neck and like pull at both ends, and sorry for graphic or the visual, but and that's how he was choked. So I could see the he said, she said type situation here. There's a girl who hung herself in the Sullivan County Jail and shower. That's horrible. That is horrible. Right, DD. He probably. I don't know. There is even a possibility. DD says, I don't think he'll get hammered if it's his if it's his first drug charge. I think there's a pretty good chance that he could get out of this without any prison time. But I mean, he's going to be sentenced to suspended time and probably have to do, if he's willing to do some kind of treatment or something inpatient, which is basically like jail also. But, it counts towards your backup time, like your suspended time. So every day that you're in inpatient treatment, it counts towards that time. So, like, if you get in trouble for a, failed drug test or something, and you get violate your probation or your parole, then, you can be, they then will give you some of your suspended time. Usually, like the first time, they don't give you all of it. They will scare you with that. But the first violation, they might, who knows how much of the time he's going to, but he could possibly get out of this with some type of house arrest, or he could just easily, if he's willing to go to some kind of treatment. Sometimes people are not willing to go to treatment. They'd rather do the jail time. I can't remember if you get 2 for 1 for inpatient treatment. What? Hey, Smokey. Hey, I saw your message last night, and I'm so sorry. Like, I was just thinking, man, earlier I was like thinking how I needed to get a hold of you. I don't know what's going on with the dog situation. That's why I don't know what to say. I hope they're okay. I don't know. I wish the sisters would contact somebody and let somebody know that we would actually be able to trust in, MRSA is one that they'll he wouldn't have been put in regular population. Yeah, well, he was on suicide watch. I don't know. I didn't get that information out of him, how long he was in there. I tried to, but got distracted like always. I like this comment's interesting by Moonshine Girl. The missing person in the underwater cave story has been around since that Patterson guy went missing, which may be an adaptation of the true story of Betty Necessary's murder. Interesting. Very interesting. We'll have to look into that. I can't right now because I have to go in like 10 minutes. But I do think that's an interesting theory. Well, he got dealing, Renegade. Thank you, Kelly. But actually, it wasn't me that sent it, but I did put the word out. Because I would have had, I would have if I definitely, I would have just done it myself had I had the means to do it. Right now, I'm, just struggling like many of us are. So, but yeah, it was actually K Crime. She shipped that out there, and I'm just hoping that they got it. I'm sure they got it, but I'm sure it was delivered. But things get stolen very easily out there, and everybody knows that Fred and Laura's in jail. If you guys don't think people are freaking pilfering through their property and stuff, you guys are crazy. I bet anything their place gets broken, it easily gets broken into. Betty Jean Necessary was found in a cave about a mile from home in Kingsport. He's like mid-40s for Xing out another inmate over the weekend. Really? Who's the inmate? Contact the Humane Society. You work for Patterson's sister. Okay, which was the... There was something I wanted to look into that one of you guys were... And I saved it. Let me see. Is it this? Yeah, this is it. Okay. I want to put this up on the screen just so I remember to check it out. So you'll know what this is here in a second. It's a timestamp and video that I need to pull up real quick and look at because it's a clip that I've been looking for forever. And I'm going to clip it. I should have probably already did that and posted it because I know already somebody else's, but it's okay. He could be eligible for 7411. What's that? 5 to 30 years. Yeah, but they could do that suspended renegade. We say that's already been gone through at Fred's. Yeah. Kathy, are you able to drive by there and kind of get a visual? Or what do you think? I would take somebody out there with you though, because with Ed Redmond down there, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of in same thing with you, Smokey. If you go out there, please have somebody with you. Because if Fred was home and stuff was out there, and it would be way different because for some reason I really just trust them. I don't think that they're scary at all. But the stories I've heard from Fred about Ed, the Redmond something, like I'm a little scared. I would be scared probably. Me, myself, and for one that's not, I don't get scared very easily. I don't know if I would be, I probably would drive down there because I'm just stupid like that, but I would be really nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'd be very nervous. Because once you go past Simpson, like RJ has said, which is so true, like it's stuck with me since he said it because it's very true. Once you go past the road that Simpson Loop, when you're on Ben Hill Road, once you pass like Don's house and then 125, like where Judy Sue lived and stuff, and past all that, and you get to the road that it loops on the right, road that comes off Ben Hill called Simpson Loop. Past that, the only people that go past there are people going to Fred's or to the Redmonds. That's it. And you're going back there, it changes to a dirt road. It's secluded. Nobody will hear you or see you. If you're screaming, nobody's going to hear you. Nobody's going to hear you. And if they do, they probably won't even do anything. Has been jailed on charges recently due to apparent psychiatric issues. Fred Hill was in Hawkins. Yeah, I know that Sullivan's completely different, but it's right next to, Sullivan's definitely a county I've been interested in and looked in, because same with like Greene County and Washington a little bit. It's come up those counties. With the where Ben Hill's located, Sullivan County, obviously they might as well be in Sullivan, really. Yeah, because if you're out there, and you could, it's going to be, first of all, if you're dead, it's going to be his word against the universe, I guess, or whatever. Because nobody is going to see it except who's down there. I'm telling you, it's, I wouldn't, I've never been scared to go down there before. I've even gone down there in the middle of the night, like very much in the middle of the night, like very, very. I mean, I was out there at Fred's one night till like 2 a.m. sitting outside because that's when I finally caught him. It was last day I had before I was going back, and thankfully I had caught him the night before I was leaving, and because Laura told me come back around 10 p.m. and I did 10 or 11. And I caught him, and that's why I was out there so late. I wasn't smoking crack out there or meth or whatever. Well, I'm not saying check the house. I'm not saying go up to the house. In the driveways, I'm not saying, like, I would say if you're going to go there, I worry about that little dog. Surely somebody has got that little chihuahua that she has inside there. And that's the one that's going to be, is the main issue because it's inside and nobody's going to be able to get to it. And nobody's going to want to really walk up there. Like if somebody were to drive out there, the only, like what I was thinking that they might be able to do is just, you'd be able to see kind of, I would probably walk up there if I had somebody with me. There's my alarm. My current email is YouTubeZiggy. There it is. At outlook.com. That would be awesome if somebody could. If I contacted them, I don't think I'd get a good response. So real quick, I need to look up this video because I got to go. Actually, I don't even know if I have time to do this right now. I'll post it. I'll just post it. I'll post the clip of it. I can't do it right now. I'm gonna be super late. The wells, I was just uncomfortable when I was like up there at the house. It was awkward, but I didn't get like have any bad vibes or anything, like, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm not very sensitive in that way. I'm not observant at all. Your same alarm? It's kind of that way in some areas of Gray, Johnson City, Boones Creek. I know. I wish I could like figure something out, but now I'm blocked from talking to Fred and Laura. God, I wish I would have asked Fred about that. He wouldn't have even known what's going on with the dogs, I wouldn't think, because I think I was the first person he's talked to since he was in jail. No, I'm glad you did, Smokey, because that's interesting. I'm going to try She Ran. I'm, like I said, I really, really want to, but I don't know if I can, like, financially right now, but we will see. I know it. We will see. I really want to. And I know Caitlin's going to want to go. So more than likely, I'd hate to go there like yeah, anyways, I don't want to talk about money on here because you know how that goes. But guys, I have to go. So I will be back. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'd go over to Justin's, type Ziggy Bomb because he's live and I'm sure, and it looks like he has something, he's talking about actually something interesting. Justin for all. Yeah, but Caitlin's not gonna, she's gonna go there and want things. And we'll see. Game on and I smell. Oh, okay. Here's Justin for all. I'm sure I'll probably be there. She ran. I'll figure something out. Don't worry. I'll figure something out. All right, guys. We'll talk soon. I'll be on later for sure. Talk to you later. Go to Justin's. Bye.